The oldest clothes in the world are here and they still look beautiful today. Today, when clothes are mass-produced and hardly survive for a few years, it's hard to imagine that our ancestors wove clothes that, after years, still look great. Elaborately stitched and pleated, the complexity and wealth of the ancient society that produced it is demonstrated by a linen dress found in an Egyptian tomb. New tests show that more than 5,000 years ago, the beautiful piece of clothing dates back, making it the oldest woven garment ever found. Since very few pieces of ancient clothing made of plant fibers or animal skin have escaped disintegration, the Tarkhan dress is a discovery of overwhelming rareness after the Tarkhan cemetery south of Cairo in Egypt, where it was excavated in 1913, as the garment is known. Textiles recovered from archaeological sites are generally no older than 2,000 years, according to Alice Stevenson, curator of the London Petrie Museum of Egyptian Archaeology and author of a study establishing the age of dress. It may look like a tattered shirt, but floor length is similar attire from a few centuries later, and it's probable that the Tarkhan dress was originally longer, too. The Tarkhan dress is a lovely example of ancient high-end fashion, unlike the handful of similarly old garments that have survived the steep attrition of the ages. While the other survivors were simply wrapped or draped around the body, even in a modern department store, this ancient piece of perfection would look flawlessly at home. After spending 5 millennia in an Egyptian tomb, the dress was sent to the Petrie Museum by archaeologists in the early 1900s, just to be entwined in a bundle of filthy rags and overlooked for many decades to come. And we almost missed its beauty. Then, some conservation experts looked through the bundle in 1977 and came across the clothing, luckily acknowledging what a rarity they were looking at. And this is the only reason why today we can admire it. While the Tarkhan dress was probably originally longer, it would be a perfect fit for the world's oldest pants in its current form. This pair of wool pants were recently discovered in a cemetery in the Tarim Basin of western China and date back to about 3,300 years ago. The primordial piece of clothing was created by nomadic herders in Central Asia to provide body protection and freedom of movement for horseback journeys and mounted warfare, according to a report by scientists investigating the finding. This shows, too, in the design. It has straight-fitting legs, no bell-bottom here, and a wide sewn reinforcement crotch, complete with elegant patterned decorative bands. These early pants were woven on a loom in precisely sized segments to form the final garment, like nomad couture, instead of the modern method of cutting down large pieces of fabric. Here's how they would probably be advertised today. Indeed, the incredible find supports the idea that mobile pastoralists invented trousers for horse riding, University of Pennsylvania China expert Victor Mayer confirmed to Science News. But if 5,000 years ago, pants were invented to ride horses in China, what excuse would we have for the Borat thong? Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. So if you did like the video, please hit the like button below, it would really much appreciated. If you want to subscribe, we put out a new video every day, so go subscribe now. See you later.